Hello everyone, how are all of you? All right, let's go ahead and scroll on up if you let me. There we go. Celine, I know it's a load. I suppose it's a loaded question, but it's broad spectrum. You know, past or present, any of the choices. Let's see. Kenny says, so for those of you that are listening along and maybe can't see chat quite yet, the question of the day today is, if you could spend a day, and you can see it up at the top there, but if you could spend the day with one artist, whether current or in history, who would it be? I guess past or present would have been a better phrasing for that. But either way, Kenny says, because his painting of the Last Supper was so incredibly beautiful, I choose Leonardo da Vinci. Da Vinci is mine as well, and I'll explain why in just a little bit. I would have to agree, my first thought would be Da Vinci. Yep, Da Vinci's so good. You're on the YouTubes, exactly. All right, let's see. Hi, Dawn. Brooke says, good evening, everyone. I'm painting for a gallery in New York, so I'll be listening but not chatting. Definitely Andy Warhol. Brooke, that's awesome. That's awesome that you're painting for a gallery in New York. I actually saw an Andy Warhol display at the MoMA the one time that I went to New York, so that's very cool. You'll have to let us know what you're painting. Janice says, I would talk with Renoir, also a good choice. All of Leonardo da Vinci's paintings are masterpieces. I would love to have some of his talent. Oh, absolutely. Just talent, brain, all of it. Shannon says Picasso because he was featured in Titanic, but he better keep his hands to himself. Oh, goodness, Shannon, you cracked me up. Lisa, hello, Lisa. Sheena, hello. Monet, yes, very nice, Brian. Let's see. Doing well, Celine. Hi, Kenny. Maxfield Parrish or Klimt. Okay, very nice. See, when I think Da Vinci, first of all, for all of his artwork, but also for his inventions, like he was, for his time, he was a genius inventor. I always think to, oh gosh, I wish Ashley was here because she would get it, unless those of you who have seen Star Trek Voyager. One of the places that Captain Catherine Janeway likes to hang out is on the holodeck with Leonardo da Vinci. Like, and I feel like that's pretty close to how it would be. Like all those kind of crossovers, like when Doctor Who goes and spends time with Van Gogh, and they take him to the future to show him his museum and his art, and like, I love that so much. So definitely one of those that just were ahead of their time. Would have been really, really cool to see. All right, so how is everybody? A sip of water here. So I'm pretty well caught up from where we left off at. We are going to start with some yellow flowers over here in the corner. But before we get started, I can't remember whose stream it was in. Maybe it was Angela's stream? I don't remember, but we were talking about gel pens, and somebody asked what a good gel pen was, and I think it was Shannon, and somebody else might have recommended the Ain Art brand. So I ordered 30 of the glitter gel pens, and then I discovered that, and turn your head, the volume lowers. There we go. Yeah, well, if I'm looking towards the computer versus wherever else I'm looking. But I didn't realize that they were just glitter gel pens. I think when I got them, I thought they were regular gel pens. So I've tucked it away for now, but I think down the line, I want to go ahead and try some of their regular gel pens as well. But these ones are glitter ones, and I haven't used them too much. I think I grabbed one and like tested it out. But yeah, these are just the 30 pack of the glitter gel pens. I put the link for them in the description below. Yes, all the glitter. Yeah, I didn't get the big one because I didn't really have a place to put it. Obviously, like some of them, it skipped a little bit at the beginning, but it seems pretty solid. I think the real test will be, see, that is really glittery. The real test will be, here, is how long they last as far as, you know, whether or not the ink starts skipping or they dry out, that kind of thing. So that's my big test for gel pens, is their longevity. Hi, Alex. Pablo Picasso. Very nice. Yes, very pretty. I don't think they have color names. Nope, this is just the red one. And then that one's the also the sort of red one. This one's the pink one, and this is the other kind of sort of pink one. Although, wait a minute, are there duplicates of the colors? I'm looking at them now. No, they're different blues. Okay, different blues, different purples. It just looked like some of these pink ones. No, they've got to be different. I should just do like a swatch of them, but yeah, there we go. Any question, please contact. No questions. You only get one question. It says any question. No more than one. They're all different. Gotcha. So yeah, I'm excited to test them out. But yeah, I got some gel pens, a bit, you know, off the different brand than I usually get. Okay, so I'm trying to decide. I said yellow here. Hi, Steve. But now I'm beginning to wonder, do I really want to do yellow? These one are kind of orangey yellows. And I ended up doing a yellow one down here rather than a blue. Yeah, we could do a yellow here, a real light yellow again. We'll do a couple of these and then we'll do, yeah, we'll figure it out. Let's just start with a real light yellow. Okay, so let's see. Let's grab the cream. Let's do the zinc yellow. We haven't used much of that. Hi, Angela. How are you? Let's see. Let's do the zinc yellow, and then let's grab the ochre. I think we'll grab the ochre, which is going to be at the other end. And this is going to be our last day with this page. We'll start something new next time. Okay, and then let's grab the... We did violet on the yellow-green one. Let's do the magenta. I am doing well. How are you? Let's see. Magenta. Yeah, there we go. Magenta. That's what we want. All right, so we're going to give these all a quick sharpen. But how was everybody's week? And we have the question of the day up there, so if you haven't answered, feel free to shout out which artist you would spend the day with. Normally I would have said Johanna, but I have got to spend time with her before. Now, granted, it was only a couple hours, but an entire day in her office would probably be pretty cool. We'd probably just end up chatting the whole time, honestly, which I would be totally fine with. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but do you ever just sit crisscross in your chair? Like, I rarely have both my feet down on the ground. I always just sit like, I want to say crisscross applesauce, but I'm not 8. Okay, so let's go ahead, zoom on in, make sure we're in focus. There we go. All right. You know, Celine, truth be told, when I first started streaming, I had a list up on my wall that I had where I was keeping track of everybody's names because it was hard trying to remember everyone. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and the mic just a little bit. Let's go ahead and start with ochre is our first one here. So we're gonna do little bits, nobody saw that. We're gonna do little bits of everything on here so that we can cover basically every leaf and flower we haven't done yet. I've been trying to think if I want to do a background, but I think I'm gonna need to have all the colors down first before I decide on that. So I'm not sure. Right, Celine? I don't know what you're talking about, Celine. I have no idea. Oh, nice, Alex. What did you ladies do today? I assume there was some sort of coloring involved. For those of you that maybe missed the notification, a new video went up today. You can type in !video. That is the review of the upgrade that I finally got posted. So that went up today. If it is something you end up being interested in, viewers get 15% off their first month. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, cream. I don't make any like commission or anything like signing up for it. I just thought it was cool. We could share the coupon and everything. All right, so cream. All right, and then let's do zinc yellow. Oh, very nice. So are you drying them out then? Oh, okay. Well, see, that's still fun. That's still fun. In fact, I want to take a good picture of it so I can show you all. My mother sent me an early birthday gift, and I got this little organizing little cart that I put together yesterday, and I was able to find places for things I didn't have places for yet. So like the new gel pens, they'll go over there. It's actually really, really cool. So I'll have to take a picture of it at some point and show you all. Okay, that is incredibly yellow. Ooh, the gouache, very nice. Yeah, the one in the tubes. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and grab magenta, and we're just gonna put that on this side of it here. Going really lightly because it's such a darker color than the other yellows. And then we'll probably use our yellows again so that we can make the darker yellow part stand out. Ah, thanks, Dawn. Yeah, it should be over the next week or so. Ought to be fun. Birthday week, birthday bonanza. That's what it'll be. But yeah, I think we're just gonna be low key for. We have to take the car. The kids. We have to like take the car in when it needs to go into the shop. We have to do it on days that the kids don't have school, and that's next week. And it's gonna fall right around birthday time, so the car won't actually be available. So I think we're just gonna hang out and chill at home, make it a nice easy day, and yeah, that'll be a nice good birthday, just kind of nice and calm and very low key. Oh, you're using your mobile data? Well, don't use it all up. I mean, if you have unlimited, you're like, sure, but I don't want you to use it all up just for me. Use them in pans more than tubes. Oh, I get that. I totally get that. Did you get just like empty pans on Amazon? Or did you get like Arteza brand empty pans? I suppose it doesn't matter as long as it's someplace just to store them. Okay, so here's what I think I want to do, because I don't want these to end up looking really orange because we already have kind of orangey ones here. So we are going to kind of mix and match it a little bit. Yes, Easter. Easter is next weekend, which I totally had spaced on, and I was like, oh yeah, let's do the special stream on Easter. Oops. All right, we're gonna grab, hi Mandy, we're gonna grab Rose Madder Lake, and we're gonna do some pink ones. Like I said, we're gonna kind of, do we want pink? Hang on. We have a pink here, pink, yellow, trying to balance it. No, you know what, we're just gonna roll with it. We're gonna go with pink. Just a little bit though. No, because that's actually gonna, hang on. I take it back. 2 48 ones and 2 12s ones. Nice. No, I take it back because even if we put yellow over that, that's gonna end up looking orange. Hang on, let me think for a second. Let's do... Let's grab a blue. Let's grab a blue. See, I had it in my head, and then I was like, that's not gonna work. Let's grab light blue. Light blue it is. Beep bop boop bop beep bop bop. Thank you, Kenny. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and use a light blue. Okay, we're gonna do blue and yellow flowers. So we'll do this yellow one and this blue one, and then we'll move on to something else because then I'll just alternate the colors on the subsequent flowers. So like I said, I want to touch on everything today so that we can get every little bit colored. Okay, good. Good. Okay. Oh, and then tomorrow, if you're not following, let's see, I wonder if I have a command for her. Try / Suzanne. Tomorrow, it'll be around 1 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. UK time. I'm going to be over on Suzanne's Instagram for a live where we're going to be drawing cakes. Oh, okay, good. So if you are looking for something tomorrow, I will be over on Suzanne's Instagram for that live. All right, let's use cream. So that should be pretty fun. And then Monday, we'll start a new page. I don't know what yet, but we will. It should be fun. Okay, using cream. Now we're going to go ahead and use zinc yellow. Oh, that's her YouTube. That's her YouTube. Okay, that's right. That's what I did. Well, anyway, it's Suzanne _WB over on Instagram, and that'll be at 1 p.m. tomorrow. She's got it posted on her story, so you can set a reminder there if you want to watch it. But that is where we will be. Oh, you're good. Okay. So we're just using the light blue. We're going to go a little bit darker here. And then we'll probably blend with a white to kind of smooth that out between the yellow and the blue. Ah, thank you, Shannon. Oh, Renee does. Gotcha. Yeah, so it should be good. We're doing something a little bit different. We're going to be drawing the cakes from 30 Days of Creativity rather than coloring something. Should be entertaining. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead now and grab. You're good, Shannon. But you see, I'm delegating. I'm not doing it. See, I'm learning. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and grab Rose Carmine. Okay, that one was just a teeny tiny snap. I'll cop to that one. Okay. All right, let's grab our white. I am doing so much better. I'm proud of myself. Okay, so we're just gonna use this white. There we go. But yeah, other than that, no huge plans for the weekend. I've already got Easter all situated, so that's not anything I need to think about. Okay, I think I'm gonna take the white to this yellow also and kind of lighten it so that's the same level of light yellow that the blue and yellow one is. So we're just gonna blend in those colors together. There we go. Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah, she's talking about me. Ooh, brownies sound good. I have a tendency to just jump on it and not share the tasks. All right, let's go ahead and take ochre now. For the middle part of this. Okay, that was nothing. That was absolutely nothing. I'm not pressing hard at all. No one saw that. Zinc yellow. Get out of here, you little piece. You're calling me out. All right, cream. Okay, and then we're gonna use the white. I don't know what you're talking about, Lisa. Awesome, Jana. Okay, all right, then let's grab the light blue. No snaps here. So we're gonna bring these colors kind of all together. And then the cream. Go. And then let's do the white. My favorite kind of brownies are brownies that have chocolate chips in them. Like whenever pre-gluten free and we'd get the box kits, I'd always get the ones that either had the chocolate chips in them or I'd add them myself. Oh, Yana. Okay, perfect. I gotcha. Okay, so raw umber with a little sprinkle of powdered sugar on top to top it off. Okay, and then we'll grab the zinc yellow. All right, so that will be those flowers. Let's go ahead and do some of these leaves. I'm just dreaming. That's fair. That's fair. Girl can dream. Okay, so now let's go ahead and grab Viridian. We haven't used much Viridian. I think that would be nice. Let's see. Viridian. And let's grab emerald green and light green. Hi, Deborah. Harry's Art Gear Guide review of the Chroma Flow 72 set. How does he feel about it? Okay. And this one. Oh, they stink. Do they really? I mean, I know I'm not a huge fan of the ChromaFlow by itself. Oh, look at that one. That little piece of wood kind of got chunked out of there. But are the 72 count, everyone knows how I feel about them. Are the 72 count, are they newer? Okay, so we're gonna start with Viridian. The ChromaFlows that I do have, they were just so crumbly. They were very frustrating to use. Okay, so we're just gonna use the Viridian. Okay. There were issues with the wood being off-center, but they have a lot of additional colors that work for any artist. I've not seen a positive review on them anywhere. Oh, that's encouraging. Hi, Tanya. They're new ones, gotcha. All right, now let's go ahead and use emerald green. Going over that Viridian just a little bit. Viridian is a very saturated kind of blue-green. Okay, and then light green. Did they change the formula or just new colors? Okay, and then we're gonna bring in some... Good night, Dawn. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Grab some dark carmine. We're definitely going to be using a white on this one because it's a little too saturated for my taste. Okay, and then let's use the light green here. Just a little bit on the tips. And then we're going to grab our cream. He showed one that had a chunk out of the barrel and the core showing. It was so off-center, there was wood down to the point. Oh. Oof, that's rough. It just makes you wonder, like, why do they even release subpar pencils? Like, it's not good for their brand. You'd think if they were going to release something new, they would make sure, you know, quality control it. Like, who do they have testing these pencils before they're put out on the market? That's what I want to know. And also, how can I get that job? Because I would love to have that job. Like, how do they not test these out and not realize the issues that they're going to have? Okay. Yeah, that's a very green. All right, let's grab the emerald green. Exactly, Celine. I don't want to dish out that kind of money. How much are they for the 72 ChromaFlows? All right, so now we're gonna use the emerald green. There we go. Let's use the same emerald green on this leaf, but we're gonna use a little bit more yellow. Okay. Actually, let's use a little bit of light green and then yellow. Okay, the cream. 136 or 176? No way. If you're gonna charge that much for that many pencils, I mean, I guess it's not bad for 72, but still, like, just because it's Derwent, isn't it? Just because Derwent is on the brand doesn't necessarily guarantee they've got to put out a quality product for that much. Okay, now I'm going to use the white. Like, if I'm spending over $100 on pencils, like, I've thought long and hard about this, and I've watched the reviews, and I've checked things out. I'm not going to be spending it all willy-nilly. Oh, gosh, Celine. Yeah, that would be a big no for me. Yeah, I guess that's what it says. Okay, so let's use a little bit more of this dark carmine just under here. Actually, you know what we should grab? We should grab sepia. Hi, Anissa. Hi, Michelle. I am doing well. How are you? Okay, let's use our blender. 147. Okay, so 147 for 72 pencils. Somebody do the math real quick. How much is that per pencil? Okay. All right, so that is what's going to happen with this whole strand of leaves and flowers, okay? So that whole thing will be there. Let's move over and do some leaves on here. We're just gonna kind of come across and we're gonna touch on everything. A little over $2 a pencil? That's more expensive than Prismacolor. Like, yeah, that's gonna be a hard pass on me. They need to rethink that one. Okay, let's do sea green. Let's see, sea green, and then let's do sap green, moss green. No. Sea green, sap green, and gray green, I think is what I want. Yeah, because I mean, I'm trying to think. The Loomies are like 3 something a pencil, aren't they? Either way, that does not sound like the deal evens out and not something I'd pay for. Yeah, I know, right? That's what I want instead. Yeah, I would choose, oh, I forgot to do this part here. I would choose Light Fast over ChromaFlows any day. The next like more spendy pencils like that I need to save up for that are next on my list are going to be the what is it? It's the Museum Aquarelles, basically the watercolor version of Loomies, watercolor version of Pablo's, and the Light Fast. Those are my 3 like top quality pencils that are on my list to eventually try out. 72 Light Fast or 175. Oh my gosh, so much more worth it. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, absolutely, Deborah. I mean, I have my one small set like you, but I think I've got them on a shelf somewhere. I was not happy with them. All right, sea green. And I think part of that comes from I've had the chance to try so many different pencils. I can afford to be a little bit picky about what it is that I choose to spend my time with. Ooh, Celine, that would be cool. Truth be told, like on a realistic birthday list, wish list, most of my stuff that, you know, because my mother and, you know, my parents, they always ask like, oh, is it updated? Most of my stuff is listed for like organizational stuff. Part of that I think stems from we haven't even been in this house like a year yet, and I'm still trying to figure out how I want to organize everything. So I'm like, more organizational stuff. Okay, let's do a little bit here. And then let's grab, let's see, sap green. Yeah, the museums would be really nice. Yeah, Loomies are $3.13. Take a 10-minute break from painting. I'm doing a series of 6x6 pieces for the Rochester Contemporary Museum of Art in Rochester, New York. We can do anything we want. I'm doing a galaxy space theme. Brooke, that's amazing. How did you end up doing that? How did you end up getting involved? That's really cool. What an opportunity. Are you doing acrylics, oils, watercolors? I assume something thicker like oils or acrylics if you're doing something on a canvas. Okay, then let's do gray green. Okay, and then let's grab Hooker's green. Polys for my oil-based pencils, my black odors for my wax-based, so I think I would like a good watercolor pencil set. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. I like that. Sounds good, Kenny. Alcohol. Okay, Hooker's green. There we go. You know how like YouTube will go through and it'll flag words that you say to let you know whether or not there's, you know, any profanity or anything? Do you think that the YouTube bots' ears perk up every time I say hooker? I did it in 2019 and then COVID shut down. I got invited back this year. I'm using acrylics. That's amazing. So obviously, Brooke, you don't need to give any more information that you want to, but then my question for you is, Do you do art for a living, or are you involved with the group somehow, or how did you get started in that? Because that sounds really interesting. I mean, you hear museum and you hear, you know, art and New York and like all that kind of stuff, and you're just like, oh, hello, that sounds very interesting. That's amazing. Instead of getting the ChromaFlow 72, I decided to get the Winsor & Newton set of watercolor markers, and they're light fast. Nice. Very nice. Okay. All right, so we're gonna still use the Hooker's Green over here. So are they just for display, or are you gonna be selling them as well? The whole group, Mary, Mom, and Jerry. All right, gray, green. Gonna fill in the rest of that. Okay, and then let's grab a little bit of our, let's see, that's rose, let's see, do I have the dark carmine? Yes, dark carmine. $20 a painting. I'm a graphic design student. I got involved. One of my art professors asked us to volunteer in the show. Oh, okay. Oh, that's so nice, Brooke. Well, I wish you luck. Let us know how it works out. Is it something where you'd be allowed to take a picture of it to show us? Because that would be really cool. Something cool to put on your resume for sure. Hey. All right, let's use the blender. What's up?
Do you know where little Emily's pipegriffs are?
Hang on, let me think.
Is it that new bottle we got?
Yeah, it's the new bottle. Check one of my tables in the bedroom. Okay. There we go. I like the way those turned out. Okay, so that will be those leaves there. Top chat party, party one. Oh, awesome, Brooke. For anyone who has an interest, there's an art competition in Grand Rapids, is that Missouri, called Art Prize. I don't know when the entries are due or how much the entry fees are, but the prizes are huge. Oh, that's cool. Hi, Leslie. Oh, nice, Deborah. Ooh, very cool, Brooke. That works out well. Okay, so let's use the Hooker's Green. And let's do a little bit on what this bottom part will be. And basically for the rest of these little leaves, we'll use this same kind of combination. You can always just mix it up with your greens just a bit. Okay. And then let's use a little bit of the light green. So for those of you that need to do Easter baskets, are you all done with that? All right, then let's use our cream. And then let's use our white just a little bit. Let's kind of smooth that out. And let's use our dark carmine. Go. Okay, so that will be that there. So let's shift over now. We've taken care of this section here. We'll do this little bee here in a bit, but let's shift over and let's work on this large leaf here. So if we look at everything as a whole, colors we've been doing, the leaf that was attached to the blue flower was definitely a cool leaf, but I think we're gonna kind of think of this leaf, oh my gosh, I can't talk, exclamation point words. Think of this leaf almost kind of as its own dealio, and we're gonna do a cool mix of colors on it. Miss Rena, hello, Miss Rena. Oh, I'm glad. Turned 16 on the 19th of April. Very cool. Yes, words are hard. Words are very hard. Okay, so we did kind of a red and green blend down here. Let's try and do something kind of crazy here. All right, let's see. Did you find them? Hang on one second, chat. Sorry about that, chat. We're back. Okay. Ooh, purple and green. I like that. Yeah, I like the idea of purple and green. Okay, so let's start with, let's see. What did Johanna say? Or Johanna? I went to Kendall College of Art and Design in Grand Rapids. Oh, very cool. Small world. Okay, so let's go with Delft Blue. Delft Blue. Okay. And then, head to bed? All right. Love you.
Love you too. Hi again, chat.
Here, I can zoom out a little bit. There you go.
Hi again, chat.
All right, get some sleep. Love you.
What is that?
That's the sharpener.
No.
Okay, so Delft Blue, we're definitely gonna wanna grab a violet. Exclamation point, Violet, Violet, you're turning violet, Violet. She likes saying goodnight. Okay, so Delft Blue, Violet, and then for the greens, we'll grab the gray green. Let's see, is that it? There we go. Caught some of the Monday night stream. FYI, the letter carriers open either the front or the back of the mailbox. They can put the bigger stuff in, you can take it out. The ones that we have, they open it from the front. So it's not one of those ones that folds down and like opens up the whole thing. There's a bunch of individual boxes. So each box has its own door. So they have to, for these ones, they have to open up each individual one. So I was just like, why? Because I've been there when they've put it in before and they, like, it doesn't have the big door that just opens up. It's weird. I don't know. I digress. Yeah, Violet, you're turning violet, Violet. Okay, so let's see. So Delft Blue, Violet, Gray Green. Then from Gray Green, we'll grab the... Let's grab the Cedar Green. We haven't done much with Cedar Green. Okay, so Cedar Green. Cedar Green, and then let's see. Do we want to do... Let's grab the light blue also. Let's see where we can fit in some light blue. And let's get the Oriental Blue. This is gonna be a really pretty leaf. A really pretty leaf. Okay, Oriental Blue. Oh, and the sorting facility. Yeah, it was, I don't know how they did that, but I was just like, what? Yeah, shoulder barged it. Yeah, exactly. Just ram it in there. It's just like, why? Why would you do this to me? Okay, so we have purples and blues and greens. And then let's go ahead and grab sky blue as well. There we go. Okay. Oh, that didn't quite sharpen all the way. I was so upset. My light flesh, or no, what was it? It was Pink Matter Lake. It crumbled on me today when I was catching up, and I was just like, come on. All right, so here are our group of colors we're gonna do with this big leaf. So we have got Oriental Blue, we've got Cedar Green, we've got Gray Green, we've got Delft Blue, we've got Violet, we've got Light Blue, and Sky Blue. This is gonna be, it's gonna be really interesting. Yeah, that's what they had at my old place is the whole thing's like they sort of bent down and everything opened from the top. Some of them had big doors you can just swing open there, but yeah, this one was just, I think they just were having, you know, everybody has their good and bad days, you know. Okay, so let's start with mapping out where these colors are going to be. This is going to be, it's going to be an interesting leaf here. So let's start with the Cedar Green. Okay. I can't quite see it in my head yet, but we're gonna get this mapped out and I think it'll look pretty cool when it's done. All right, so that's cedar green. We're going to be grabbing kind of everything differently. Okay, so now we're going to grab light blue. A little bit here. This may end up a complete disaster or look really cool. One of the two. No in between. All right, then let's grab Delft blue. Put some of that here. Just going really light to begin with. Once we get our second layer on, then that's when we can start to press a little bit harder. Let's grab... Yeah, exactly. All right, gray-green. Gray-green between the blue and the Delft. And then we're gonna grab the violet. Bring that down just a little bit. Okay. All right, then let's grab our cedar green again. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting blend. Now, I don't want this to end up, because there's gonna be so many different colors on here, your eye will be drawn to it. So by the end of this, I don't want it to be like super bold and dark. Otherwise, I think it will detract too much. But I think that if we blend it right, it'll come out really nice. All right, let's do the let's do sky blue. Hi, Elizabeth. No worries. We're always here. All right, so sky blue. Slightly more desaturated kind of blue than the light blue. All right, then let's grab the oriental blue. We haven't used that one yet. Let's do a little bit of that here. It's much darker blue. So we want to go really slow and really light on this one. Okay, now let's grab the light blue. Hi, Ronnie. Hi, Julie. Welcome, everyone. All right, now don't forget, everyone, there's a question of the day. So check out the pinned message. It is, if you could spend an entire day with any artist, past or present, who would it be? Let's see. Let's get a little bit more of that darker blue right there. Go. Okay, then let's grab our cedar. Oh, nice, Elizabeth. All right, cedar. Okay, then let's use the gray green. Monet, I like that, very nice. Nothing like the Renaissance artists. Like, it's just, they're definitely in a league of their own. All right, our lighter one, we're gonna grab violet. We're gonna put a little bit of violet up in this corner where that sky blue was. Let's grab a little bit more of the sky blue. Picasso, very nice. If anything, I would love to spend time with these people just to kind of see how their mind works. Okay, let's grab our cedar again. I'll darken that up just a little bit. Okay, then let's grab the, which one is this? This is the violet. We also have the Delft blue. Van Gogh, Elizabeth, thank you, member, for 7 months. All right, let's get some exclamation point hype, and you can use those handy dandy hype emotes. Thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate that. Okay, Delft blue now. So the trick when you're doing these kind of multicolored larger areas is just to kind of take your time and just very carefully and slowly kind of, you know, add your little color sections, and then when you get to your second layer, then you can blend it all together. All right, so that's violet. Jackson Pollock, oh, very nice. Okay, and then we're gonna grab the sky blue, because then what you can do is you can take something like a dark carmine or a wine red to kind of help you with the shadowy areas. Okay. Bring that here. All right, then let's grab our cedar again. Go down in this corner. Going very light. We're also going to put some cedar over here. Like I said, this is just the first layer. Okay, then let's get our gray-green. Aw, you're very nice. Let's see, gray-green. We would probably just kind of hang out and do crafts and color. I'd have no real wisdom to impart on you, but we would just hang out and have a grand old time. Okay, let's do just a little bit of the light blue. I'm so glad there's only one of these leaves. It would be interesting trying to replicate this on another leaf. Okay, a little bit of light blue here. There we go. And then the gray-green. Fill in that area there. In fact, let's get a little bit more cedar. There we go. Okay, and then let's grab our Delft blue. Okay, then we're gonna grab violet. Just a little bit there. Gonna grab cedar. Fill in that area there. I haven't decided what we're gonna do for the inside of the outline. I wanna get this part done first. Okay, and then let's do the oriental blue. We haven't done nearly enough of that yet. We're gonna do that one right up here. And again, nice sharp point, and I am just going really lightly. There we go. Okay, then let's get our sky blue. Yeah, turn violet, violet. Sky blue here. Then our cedar green. There we go. And then gray-green. Okay. All right, then under here, let's do some more cedar green. I don't know that I want to put the blue right next to the other blues. I think it'll pop more if we have something slightly different next to it. So if your flower looks a little bit different, then you can choose, you know, whatever color patterns work well for you. Let's do the Delft blue. Ah, sounds good, Deborah. Aw, thanks, Miss Rena. Right, Ronnie? Me too. I hear it in my head every time. I practically can't not say it at this point. All right, Delft blue. Then we're gonna do violet. Again, just going real lightly. Okay, then we're gonna get our gray-green. Awesome, Deborah, thanks. Okay, gray-green. I might need to do, I have another game in mind, but I might need to do, I was also thinking, because we have the word game, I was thinking it might be kind of fun if we did a thing where the chat had complete control over what I colored. And like we would do like a wheel spin or like votes or something super interactive. Okay, so those are kind of the base groups of colors here. So now we're gonna go in with a second layer, and we're gonna kind of add more colors on top of that, because I think we're gonna go ahead and use the white to help blend this all through. So we're gonna use the cedar. We're gonna use the light blue. Because I figure we can't just do games the whole time. It has to be some coloring. Oh, thanks, Kenny. I was reading this thing the other day where some people like to put coconut oil on their popcorn. I get that it would make it taste like kind of sweet, I suppose, but I don't know. When I think popcorn, I think buttery and salty. I mean, I guess there's caramel popcorn. Okay, violet, or that was Delft blue. Now we're using violet. What we might do is blend it with the blender first and see if we like that. Then if it becomes a little too blotchy, then we'll use the white. Right, Angela? That's mine too. Yeah, and Belinda, absolutely. Oh, nice, Miss Rena. Yeah, I was thinking it'd be kind of fun. Or maybe the wheel spin would say like I have to color it upside down or something. You know, just a bunch of things to make it kind of fun and kind of funky. All right, so violet. Okay. Now there's plenty of oriental blue there, so I think I'm gonna go straight into the, ooh, almost dropped the pencil, the true blue here. Because that oriental blue is gonna darken up quite a bit once we use the blender on top. Okay, and then we're gonna use the gray green. Then we're gonna use the cedar. But the light layers really helps you to get in all of your blends, so there's no super harsh lines. All right, Delft blue. Hi, Michaela. Okay, and then violet. Sky blue. Pressing a little bit harder on the sky blue because in comparison to the oriental blue, it's not going to stand out very much. Okay, let's use the gray green. And then the cedar. And the gray green. And then the violet. Okay, let's go ahead and try our blender now and kind of see how those colors pick up. I have a feeling that the oriental blue is going to be too dark, but we'll see. Black Jewel popped in bacon grease. Is Black Jewel like the brand of popcorn? All right, let's use our blender now. We actually did a pretty good job with those blends, so it's coming out pretty smooth. Not too bad. We might use the white to lighten the oriental blue just a bit. And maybe some of the darker purple. But it's not too bad. Nibbles is over there doing like somersaults in his house. There we go. Okay. Now let's go ahead. We're going to zoom out just a little bit so you can see it in comparison to the other colors. Okay, so let's go ahead and use our white now. I want to tone down the brightness of that oriental blue just a bit. Same thing with some of the darker Delft blue. Although really it's a purple. I know it's supposed to be blue, but it's a purple. Okay. There we go. Okay, and then let's use the dark carmine. Okay. Just right up along the side here. It's really a very like an Eastery kind of leaf. Hi, Ariane, how are you? Okay, so now we're gonna do dark carmine up against the left side over here. There we go. And then we're going to use our blender to kind of even out this red just a little bit. Just going to go up along this side here. here. All right, let's see. Let's also do, let's see, we're gonna get some there. All right, now let's use our blender. Just soften out the edge of the red just a little bit. There we go. All right, now for the outside and the inside of it, we're gonna use the cedar. Sounds good, Miss Rena. Okay, we're gonna just fade that out up to there. Just like so. This is gonna get the cedar as well. Go. And then I think we'll use, do I want to use the earth green or the sky blue? I'm leaning towards the sky blue for the middle lighter color. Here we go. Okay. Sounds good, Miss Rena. Thanks so much for stopping by. Okay, so now the sky blue here. Yeah, I like that. And then we'll definitely use some of that dark carmine again. Okay, so now the dark carmine. So we're gonna give that, I want it really nice and sharp there. Okay, so just a little bit here. Just a bit on the edge. Like so. Okay, and we're gonna take our blender. You can zoom back in a little bit so you can see. I know it's just a tiny little bit of red, but it's nice and subtle. Don't want anything too overwhelming, but just enough to give it that hint of little opposite color there. Okay. Then let's do the inside here. So we're going to use the cedar again. Sometimes these big leaves are kind of nice because you can just have a lot of creative fun with them. Okay, then we're going to use that sky blue. And then we'll use that dark carmine again. Okay, so dark carmine along the edge. Just a little bit. Nice sharp point. Then we'll use our blender to just kind of soften the edge a little bit. Here we go. Okay, and blender. There we go. Okay. Now, if we wanted to add anything else to it to make it look really like it's underneath that other leaf, let's grab our sepia. And you have to be careful because it will cover up some of that cedar. But I'm just kind of carefully going on top here to give it that extra shadow where the overlap would be. It's going to cover up some of those colors, but it'll still have that kind of blue and green undertone to it. There we go. Okay, now let's use the blender. Soften the edge of that. That was, sorry, I didn't say what it was. That was the dark sepia. Okay, let's do a little bit on this part here. There we go. All right, now let's zoom out and let's take a look at that leaf as a whole. There we go. There, it's its own kind of, it's seriously like a very Eastery leaf, isn't it? All right, let's do these little puppies up here. We'll do one of these so we can see how to do that. We're doing pretty good. It's only 9:30. we should be able to get everything tonight. Okay, so I want to do kind of a brownish sort of leaf on here. The red violet is actually really kind of nice. It's not like a super bright red. So I am thinking red violet. Let's do, let's do raw umber. No, let's see. I don't want to mix the wrong colors here. I want it to look absolutely awful. Let's do, I'll come out too red then. Let's do Van Dyke Brown, red violet, and medium flesh. Oh, I'm glad, Michelle. It was a good suggestion. Hi, Sylvia. We are using the Lyra Rembrandt pencils. All right, so red violet. Where did it go? There it is. Okay, red violet. We're going to grab Van Dyke Brown. And what did I say? Medium flesh for that one. There we go. Okay, let's give the red violet a quick sharpen. Okay. So now we're gonna do this little one here. Are we zoomed in as far? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so Van Dyke Brown is what we're gonna start with. I didn't want it like a super heavy red leaf, but I definitely wanted it a little bit more on the kind of brownish side, but also again, not a super heavy color. Soupy heavy. Words are hard. All right, there we go. All right, so there's that Van Dyke Brown. Then we're gonna grab the red violet. And I feel like this red violet is more of a kind of a muted tone, so I would consider it more of a mauve almost. So just a little bit of that there, leaving a spot for a third highlight color. Okay, now let's grab the... Yeah, a little bit. I think that's what I had in my head. I couldn't see anything other than a brown or a reddish kind of leaf. Would you recommend the Lyra Polycolor over Faber-Castell Polychromos, and why? Thank you. Hi, Valentina. I think it's going to have a lot to do... Soupy heavy. Exactly, Steve. I think it's going to have a lot to do with your budget. If your budget allows for the Polychromos, I would say get those, hands down. But... the Lyra are going to be more budget friendly, more friendly to your budget than the Polychromos are. If money was no option, I would choose the Polychromos over the Lyras, absolutely. But I mean, really, that's all it comes down to is just the cost. So if it's in your budget, then I say go for Polychromos. If you need something a little bit more friendly to that, then I would definitely say the Lyras for sure. Let's see, raw umber. Where did I put that? There we go. All right, give that a quick sharpen. All right, so I want to add a little bit of raw umber, just a lot, I almost said just a lot. No, just a little bit. So yeah, I think that one's just going to depend on the person and their own situation. All right, and then we're gonna get red violet. The Lyras definitely have a different feel to them. Just the pencils themselves, there is a thickness and a weight different. I mean, it's that fundamental, just the basics of how they're different, but also how they color is also very different. You know what? There aren't too many leaves here, so we're gonna go ahead and just do all of these ones. It won't take us long. So let's do Van Dyke Brown here. Be easier than me needing to try to remember how on earth I colored it the first time around. Even if I can get them a couple of colors at a time, open stock, they're worth it. Yeah, exactly, in the wrong one. Yeah, poly if budget's allowed. Aw, thanks, MJ. Wait, is that Marilyn? Did you change your name, or is it just MJ? Some of the names are so familiar. All right, let's see. Van Dyke Brown. A little bit there. Okay. A little bit there. We'll probably go less pink in the middle of the flower because I don't want it to come out you know, Holy is just a pink flower. That was not the original plan. In fact, yes, that's the other thing. Polys are open stock, which is a great win in their favor. Raw umber, we're gonna add just a little bit more of that on here. I want it to have a more brown feel than more of a pink feel. I don't know, it's still a little pinky, but that's okay. All right, then let's go ahead and grab the red violet again. There we go. Okay, then this one here. Absolutely, Valentina. Might be more expensive in the long run to buy a few at a time, but that's how I got my light, fast, and luminance pencils. I got like a small basic set to start and would get a few each month. Yeah, I agree. Because sometimes, I mean, even though it does cost less to get it all at once, I mean, I don't know what the... I haven't checked on the Lumi prices recently, but I assume they haven't changed that much. When Steve had actually gotten me that for a Christmas gift, we're using medium flesh now, quite a few years ago, my first Lumi set. And if I remember correctly, like they were, with tax and everything else, they were around 300. I want to say they're close to like 264 or something like that now. I don't know why. That's the number that's in my head. So I think they're slightly more attainable, but still, I mean, it's a big investment. Yes, agreed, Shannon, agreed. All right, now raw umber. That is, you know, all that to say, you can't, it's not like you can't create something beautiful with a budget set of pencils. We should really do like a Crayola, another Crayola stream for people. I mean, it does have to do with how the pencils lay down and how well they work and how well they layer. But, you know, in the right hands, you can use anything to make something beautiful. Except for crayons. Crayons are just monstrous. I draw the line at crayons. Okay, let's grab a little bit of dark sepia. I've done that before. Layering crayons is impossible. All right, dark sepia. I want to do just a little bit. Paul is out there meowing. I don't know if you guys can hear him. There's a party in there and I haven't been invited. That's what he's saying. All right, just using a little bit of this dark sepia along some of the edges to give those kind of the holes of the leaf a little bit of dimension. And then we'll do the inside of them. Let's grab the raw umber. Okay. Leaving just a little bit of light area here where we'll add our second color. There we go. A little bit there. All right, and then let's grab our brown ochre. Yes, absolutely. Well, because the liras only go up to 72, don't they? You're good, Shannon. All right, then we're gonna do the brown ochre very lightly. Okay, here we go. I like that. Let's see. Let's grab a little bit. No crazy art crayons. I refuse. I draw the line at the crazy art crayons. All right, then let's go ahead and grab our juniper green. Let's just add just a tiny bit, teeny tiny bit of the green in these leaves here. Not even a whole section, just teeny tiny bit. And we're going to put a little bit in the middle part as well. There we go. Okay, I am happy with those leaves. Rose art anything, exactly. Bambino, I haven't tried those. Okay, so let us shift down now. We're gonna move on down to this little corner here. What we need to do here are figure out these leaves. Actually, I think these leaves will probably be the same as these ones, but we'll do a couple of them anyway. And then we'll have these flowers and then these leaves, and then we'll do the little bees. They're buttery and fun. Oh, okay. We don't talk about rose art. No, no. Wow, did you really, Kenny? That's amazing. Okay, so let's do this little leaf right here. Let's just grab the juniper green. Juniper green, because it could be the same as these ones, but they don't have to be. Okay, juniper green. Let's grab hooker's green. And then let's grab the true green. Sorry, I had to think for a second. True green, I think it is put away. Thanks, Angela. We've sang that song a lot in this house. A lot, a lot, a lot. If little Emily has a skirt that's even slightly resembling something like Mirabelle's, she's dancing around the house. It was in 2018. Okay, that'll do it. All right, so juniper green. Here we go. And you know what? Just for fun, let's grab some pink too. Let's grab dark flesh. Do we have that already? That's medium. Or we grab the pink Madder Lake. Yeah, we'll grab the pink Madder Lake. Well, it's part of the demand too. I mean, the hobby, despite its peak in popularity in like 2015, you'd think it would have, you know, waned a little bit as far as, you know, purchasing, but I think they've learned that I don't think this is going away anytime soon. Right? Oh, me too, Angela. Absolutely. Okay. I remember when I was a kid, my mom had gotten me this like dress that had like three tiers on it. It had like it had primary or like pastel primary colors. So it was like yellow, blue, and pink. And when you twirled, all three of the skirts popped up. And I don't remember what happened to that dress. I just remember as a kid, I loved it so much. Like anytime I had the chance to twirl that skirt, I was twirling. But little Emily just went through a growth spurt. So she's very into skirts. So we just got a bunch of new skirts at Target, and we had one that was particularly twirly. So she was very pleased with it. All right, we're going to throw in a few spots of the pink Madder Lake on this leaf. So we're going to do one here. And we're going to do one here. And here. I think a little bit there. Yeah, let's put a little bit there too. Does it really? Wow, I didn't realize that. Okay, and then hooker's green. Nice and light, because we're gonna blend in this pink color. We'll probably use a white to kind of make sure. I mean, I want this pink to show up. A little splotchy. It's not in every section of the leaf. Okay. Ah, sounds good, Elizabeth. Yeah, a little bit. All right, true green. Okay, kind of make sure we're going around that section of pink. Okay, then let's get the pink again. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? I suppose I'm glad that I don't have a job of exporting colored pencils. That would be insane. Okay, so we've got this pink in here. Let's grab the dark carmine. a little bit on the sides, and then we're going to grab our darker green one more time. There we go. Okay, then let's grab the juniper green. Just a fun way to kind of do your leaves and get all your blends in. And there's nothing that says that you have to do green leaves green, or that, you know, you have to follow it the exact same kind of way. It's fun to just kind of throw in little bits of splashes of color. I mean, you look at any leaf, it's not always just going to be one color. All right, and then hooker's green. And besides, when it's your coloring page, that means it is your world, which means that it can be whatever color combinations you want it to be. Okay, now true green. Okay, now let's use our blender, and then we're going to use our white if we need to kind of smooth out any spots. So we're going to use the Caran d'Ache blender here. As you can see, it doesn't so much blend as it does make it more vibrant, which is why sometimes when you have a harsh line, kind of like we do here with the pink and the green, we're going to smooth that out a little bit. We'll probably add some more pink and then smooth it out a bit with our white before we add in our other color. So now we're going to grab our white and kind of just smooth that edge just a little bit. And that also smooths the red that we put on the edge. That's why I keep a lot of the Prismacolor whites on hand. All right, let's use our juniper green. Green, blue, yellow, green, like green, and finally yellow over the whole thing. Oh, there you go. I like it. All right, juniper green. Okay, let's put some juniper there. Give just enough space for a highlighted color of a, we'll probably do a lighter green. But yeah, I'll just purchase a 12-pack of the Prismacolor whites and keep them in a drawer. In fact, I've got this whole drawer. I have a tendency to not use my really teeny tiny ones, so I end up with a ton in here. But this is my stash of Prismacolor whites because I use it constantly. There we go. All right, so juniper green. There we go. Oh, Lisa, thank you. Get some hypes in chat for Lisa. Exclamation point, I can't spell. Exclamation point hype.
Thanks for all
so
this
much,
great
Lisa.
information.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Well, I enjoy it. I enjoy spending time with all of you. It's funny. It's interesting. There'll be some days where I've just had an incredibly long day and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm up for it. And then I go ahead and stream and then I'm like, what was I talking about? Like being here with all of you just like re-energizes me. Like I always just, I mean, I know sometimes like people will come to streams to like get their minds off, you know, whatever else. But honestly, that's what streaming does for me. Like it's just, you know, despite, you know, the day not being, you know, super great or whatever, I come here and then just like, I'm automatically just like uplifted by being around all of you, doing something I enjoy with lots of like-minded people. I mean, what more could you ask for? So thank you, everyone. All right, dark carmine, a little bit here. In fact, it's been a heck of a last couple of weeks for us. And so Steve brought home today, look, he brought me some roses. Aren't they nice? He's so thoughtful. The funny thing is I came downstairs and he had them on the counter and I didn't notice him right away. Like I walked right past him because he had also brought home Chick-fil-A for dinner. And oh, I'm glad. He had brought home Chick-fil-A for dinner and I walked downstairs and he's standing there kind of like laughing and kind of smirking. I'm like, what's wrong with you? What is so funny? What did I miss? Like, did the kids do something? And he's like, no. And he's just standing there. I'm like, what is he? He's like, well, look. And I'm just like, I totally missed it. And it was just like there. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm clearly super observant. He is super de-duper fantabulous, most handsome hubby in the whole wide world. He is. He's wonderful. He is absolutely wonderful. Okay, So we need to, I'm thinking orange for these last colors because we're gonna have like blue, yellow, kind of green up here, orange, pink, pink, blue, blue, purple, a little bit of purple there, yellow, yellow. So I'm thinking orange with maybe kind of greenish, bluish leaves, I think would be good. I think that would balance out the rest of the colors. You know, I think at this point, I just don't know how to not do rainbow colors. You cannot get prismas in shops in Italy, and Amazon is the only way you can get them. However, they're U.S. import, and besides being very expensive, you have clear cuts. Oh, yeah, that's rough. That's really rough. Can you not get prismas from the U.K.? Would it be less expensive to do the import out of the U.K.? Okay, so let's get burnt ochre. That's gonna be in the back, but yes, he did very good today, surprising me with the flowers. Okay, let's see, burnt ochre. Do I already have that out? That's brown. That's gonna be near the cinnamon. Oh, there it is, there it is. Okay, so burnt ochre, and then let's get orange yellow. Orange yellow, canary yellow, and lemon cadmium, I think will be our 4 colors. Okay, so let's give these a quick sharpen. And then we'll definitely do kind of a blue-green kind of leaf. Okay. Let's move this over here. Okay, got these ones. I mean, these flowers up here are really similar anyway, and they're already kind of an orange, so it works out. All right, so we're going to use the burnt ochre. Okay. They'll just be a slightly different kind of orange. Peanut butter and fluff sandwich. Nice. We actually did some marshmallows the other day, and I made, I didn't eat any of them, but the rest of the family enjoyed them. Rice Krispie treats. The funny thing is the kids, usually when they get home from school, I let them wind, you know, as long as there's no homework. They're a little too young for homework anyway, but occasionally little Emily might have some. But usually I let them wind down in front of the TV when they get home. And so they've really been, they've recently discovered in the last couple of weeks, Phineas and Ferb. And I knew what it is. I knew what it was, but I had never watched it. Anyway, they are mildly obsessed with it now. So they were in the living room watching that, and I'm just puttering around in the kitchen, and they absolutely don't notice. They don't even smell the toasted marshmallows or anything. And I made Rice Krispie treats totally under their nose. They never noticed until I came in. I'm like, ta-da! And then little Emily was mildly upset because she wanted to help me with it. I'm like, oh, well, I was trying to surprise. So next time she'll get to help me make them. We'll see. And what I do is I'll mix it all up and everything, but then I always add extra mini marshmallows after everything's all melted as I'm mixing it together with the Rice Krispies so that there's little pockets of marshmallow in the Rice Krispies. So, you know, there's that. Had to order it from Amazon. Oh, the fluff. Okay. Oh, that's right, Valentina. I forgot about that. Also, I'm just doing all the flowers because it's only 9:53. We have plenty of time to do all these flowers. That's right. I forgot about that. Dang, that did complicate things, didn't it? I didn't even, obviously I knew that, what was it called? Brexit and everything was going to affect the UK, but I didn't even think about that for shipping and everything for countries that are near the UK. Oof. Aw, thanks, Angela. But yeah, so they enjoyed them. These leaves are a little bit different, or petals, but I think we'll color them the same. I mean, I assume it just tastes just like marshmallows, right? It's like, I mean, obviously when you melt marshmallows for Rice Krispie treats, it's still pretty sticky and pretty wet. So I assume that fluff is kind of like whipped melted marshmallow. Isn't it? I don't know. I've never had it. Now I feel like I need to try fluff. I assume since marshmallows are gluten-free that fluff is gluten-free as well. Unless there's something in it that makes it extra fluffy. Also, I don't think I've ever done a fluff and peanut butter. Yeah, fluff is just marshmallows, right? I feel so uneducated in the world of fluff. Now I feel like I need to hunt down some fluff. Well, Angela, you said you had to order it on Amazon. I mean, do they sell it? I assume. I don't know. I haven't really looked for fluff in the grocery stores. Do they sell? Steve, do you ever see fluff at HEB? Do we need fluff now? I'm from the East Coast, from Rhode Island, and fluff and peanut butter sandwiches unknown there. So you could try it. Yeah, I think I might need to. I mean, I'm clearly unschooled in the world of fluff. I'm gonna skip orange yellow for now and go straight to canary yellow, because I don't know that we have quite enough room to do all 4 of the colors. So we're gonna go from burnt ochre to canary yellow. The marshmallow cream, okay. You don't like marshmallows? What? Okay, Alex, you gotta be more specific. What is it you don't like about marshmallows? Is it the taste? Is it the texture? Do they look at you suspiciously? Oh, for fudge, the both of... Oh, okay. The next question is, Shannon, do you have any food combinations that include fluff? I mean, you got the frosting. I feel like fluff should be right up there with them. All right, canary yellow. Acting as our second kind of mid color here. And truth be told, we may skip the lemon cadmium and go straight for cream. You gonna try the taste test now? Okay, sweet. Please report back. This is fluff info I need. If you are watching stream back, or if you're watching it now and you're lurking and you have fluff, please, or you've tried fluff, please let me know your opinion on fluff and your favorite fluff recipes. What kind of combos would you like? I don't know. What kind of combos do you have? What have you tried fluff with before? Is there a like sweet salty combination you think would be good fluff? Like, what if you took like fluff and peanuts? Well, of course it would. Never mind, because you said fluff and peanut butter sandwiches. So yeah, fluff and peanuts would be good. Okay, what about fluff and bacon? Bacon dipped in fluff. Oh, fluff and Nutella? That would probably be pretty good. All right, cream. Steve, what do you know about fluff? Marshmallow fluff, like the jar of marshmallow fluff.
Oh, yeah, we used to sell it.
Yeah? Do you ever see it at HEB?
No, but I also don't want it.
That's fair. Sweet and salty is hot dogs and chocolate icing. There you go. Angela says, I'm lurking here in New Zealand, have never heard of fluff. Okay. Well, welcome. Ooh, New Zealand. Very nice.
I want to go to New Zealand.
New Zealand is on my bucket list for visiting. Absolutely. The closest I get to New Zealand right now is following How to Dad on Instagram and watching their shenanigans and the fact that they literally can walk to the beach from their house. And also that the pandemic was really nice to them for a while. That is the extent of my New Zealand knowledge. It probably needs some additional points added. Okay, outside colors. Let's do.
Hike the trail to Mordor.
Hike the trail. That is New Zealand. I wonder if there's actually like a bike trail that says, you know, trail to Mordor, and you just follow it through.
The guys from Viva Leather, these guys would do those sketches for gaming.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. But you need sausage, egg, and cheese with sweet and sour sauce this week? Oh, interesting. Oh, wait, I'm missing stuff. Hang on. I'll see. Rice Krispie treats I can usually eat. I have a cherry cha-cha recipe. What's cherry cha-cha? Put fluff in the centers of chocolate cupcakes. Oh, Julie, that's genius. You don't like s'mores. Okay. Yeah, it might be called marshmallow cream in other places. Salt and vinegar chips with peanut butter. I don't know about that one.
I don't like s'mores.
Alex doesn't like marshmallows. I don't like hot chocolate with marshmallows in it. But those little hard marshmallows are different than like big fluffy marshmallows. Basically the same. Okay, good to know. Like they sell containers of all those little hard marshmallows. The funny thing is though, is the kids tried Lucky Charms for the first time. Little Emily does not like the hard marshmallows. fluff in the center of crepes with fresh fruit. Oh, I like that. Let's see. Lovely sunny autumn afternoon. I'm dot painting a handmade stone to look like a sea urchin and have gone cross-eyed. Oh no, Angela. And that sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. Okay, for the outside of that flower, we're going to grab Rose Carmine. Do we have it? Yes, we have it out already. And the Pink Madder Lake. Or maybe the yellow. We'll start with the rose. You mean smell. I gotcha. I gotcha.
Matt.
Okay, so Rose Carmine. Just a little bit there. Let's see. Thinking I might want to leave the middle part white actually, and we'll just blend this outside with the white Prismacolor. That could work. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Yeah, because I think we used the red violet up top on the yellow ones that were above there that are similar to these flowers. We are doing all kinds of combinations. Like, I literally don't think my brain can wrap around, like, hardly not doing a rainbow color scheme. I mean, if I make a plan at the beginning and I'm like, okay, this one's going to be monochrome or this one's going to be, like, neutral. Because we did do a neutral one recently, but, like, I think I just default to rainbows. A desert. Oh, my gosh. I can't read. A dessert with cherry pie filling, marshmallows, and whipping cream, but I put fluff in instead of whipped cream. Graham cracker bottom is a... Ronnie, that sounds amazing. That sounds absolutely amazing. I think my favorite dessert that I ever made with cherries, a friend of mine, she had a pretty massive family thing happen, and she was coming over for coffee, and I wanted to cheer her up. So she really likes chocolate cherry flavors. So I hand pitted a bunch of cherries. I didn't have like a fancy like cherry pitter or anything. My little fingers were stained red for a while, but I did a chocolate cherry fudge cake with a cherry filling. And then it was cherry filling with like a fudge, obviously a cooled fudge. And then I think I did like a chocolate buttercream on the outside. And then I lined the outside with like half fresh cherries. Thank you, Allie. Make my s'mores with Reese's peanut butter cups. Okay, that's fair. So I'll tell myself I've seen Flush on Jersey Shore and I want to try the sandwich. There you go. Oh, No Big Cheesecake is so good. I haven't even thought about like any kind of dessert that I want to do for my birthday because it's not anything that Steve can make because it's all gluten-free stuff. So I don't even know. I don't know. I might see. I found a brand of cheesecake at Target that's gluten-free that I might do, but maybe I'll just break my rule of not making my own cake on my birthday just so I can have something adventurous. I don't know. I have a good graham cracker recipe that I think I could substitute the gluten-free flour for, and I could maybe do a cheesecake that way because a cheesecake sounds good. But it's just a matter of figuring out the gluten-free stuff. It just complicates things just immensely. Okay, so I'm just using the white on top of the Rose Carmine here. Yeah, turn it into a nice kind of pastel pink. S'mores with Pop-Tarts, chocolate Pop-Tarts. Ooh, okay. Nah, thanks, Lisa. It was really good. Like, I'm salivating a little bit thinking about that cake. I love fresh cherries. Steve, aren't cherries in season right now? I was reading a thing the other day about fruits that are in season this time of year, and I think cherries are. We might need to keep an eye out for cherries at the store. Fluff is gluten-free. Awesome. Okay, let's see. Let's grab our darks. No, do I want dark sepia? No, we're gonna grab the violet, turning violet. And where these petals overlap, we're going to add the violet. Okay. And we are gonna use this violet as our shadow color. we go. Nice. Okay, so now we need to get some green in for these leaves, and we're going to use the juniper green. Okay. And we're going to get a kind of, let's do, actually, let's grab aquamarine. Let's grab aquamarine. We're going to do a little bit of that one. Give it a quick sharpen. Okay. And we're going to add in the aquamarine right there. But a nice dark kind of green there. Okay. So let's do this one here as well. Okay, gonna drag that green down pretty far. We're gonna do the same here. Get that juniper green right here. Okay, now we're gonna use our aquamarine. I don't know, Shannon, what is your favorite gluten-free pre-made cake? Or do you have one? Or if somebody else is gluten-free, or if you're watching back on your gluten-free, please put your gluten-free recommendations in the comments. Okay, there we go. All right, so now what I want to grab is we're going to, let's see, let's actually keep going with the juniper for a little bit. Okay. And we're just going to go really light into the middle. I'm going to go darker here. Just going to fade it out. I don't actually know that we are going to use another green color. We're actually going to grab, ooh, no, you know what we're going to do? We're going to grab some of this Pink Matter Lake again. And we're going to throw in some of that here. Then we're going to use our white. Oh, thanks, Deborah. Thanks, Ronnie. Yeah, I'm enjoying this page. I think it's going to come out super colorful and party. There we go. Okay, let's zoom out. So yeah, this will be kind of blue and green and kind of pinky. And that's the technical term. Here, let's zoom out all the way here. So we're getting pretty close. So obviously this will be up here. So we need to do these leaves down here. These are the only things we haven't really done yet. Everything else we've kind of touched on, and we need to do our little bees, little bumblebees. So let's move down now and let's do these a little bit. Okay. So we did red and green here. Let's do another fun kind of combo. We've got yellow, blue, green, red. Maybe. Let's go ahead and do juniper green again. Okay, juniper green, and let's get emerald green, and let's get apple green. I don't want pea green. Pea green's too dark. Also, there's not a pea green in this set.
Night green.
There is a night green actually.
Nightbird.
But it's blue.
Hooker's green.
You just like saying that word. Actually,
Viridian.
you know what? Night green might not be bad. No, Viridian's too bright. Steve's just yelling out names now.
Nightbird.
It's been a long week.
I'm also
Aw, thanks, Celine.
very tired.
All right, so juniper green. Let's see. Actually, let's go ahead and start with night green.
Yeah, I did it.
All right, night green.
Says fluff is gluten-free.
Fluff is gluten-free. I'm interested in fluff now. Pine green! All right. Okay, let's see. It's a safe word. Emerald green now.
That green looks blue.
It is. It's a very bluish green.
Is it a bluish green?
No, it's a bluish green if you look at it in comparison to the other colors. You see it? You can actually come over here and look. Look, see, it's in kind of the blue-green. So these are the blues. Here, we'll move up. We're gonna give Steve a color lesson here.
That's
all right.
blue.
No, it's blue-green.
It's blue.
It's blue. Chat, help me out. That's fair. Steve brought flowers, so we start with his color. Exactly.
Yeah. Didn't even notice.
I've been very preoccupied. I noticed after you pointed them out. I'm just not very observant. All right, now we're gonna use apple green. And let's throw in a little bit of, let's see. Let's do some of the zinc yellow, actually.
Yellow.
No, zinc yellow. All right, night green. No, that's juniper green. Hold up. Hold up. There we go, night green. Okay, and then we'll have the emerald green. And the apple green. Aha! Celine says it's blue-green. And the zinc. Now we're going to grab the juniper. It bothers me that this leaf isn't attached to anything. It's just like floating here, just hanging out, doing its own leafy thing, Steve. You goofball. All right, juniper. Okay, and then let's grab the night green again. Nice kind of blue there. We're gonna go really light though. Okay, then let's get the juniper again. And juniper here. And here.
I will concede.
Okay.
that there is green to it. But what is green if not mostly blue anyway?
No.
How do you make green?
Blue and yellow. It's 50-50, Steve.
Interesting, you use blue.
Well, by that argument, you could say that green is just yellow.
You could.
But it's not. Look, you have your dinosaurs. I have my color wheel. Trust me in this one. Guys, he really hates it when I say that he has dinosaurs because he's not a paleontologist, but we're going to roll with it.
Blue as your nails.
It is not as blue as my nails. Oh my gosh.
Are your nails blue?
Yes, my nails are very blue.
Interesting.
My nails are like an electric blue.
So is night green.
No, night green is not electric. Oh my gosh.
No, I'm saying it's blue.
No, night grew. I can't talk anymore. He's flustered me. He's completely flustered. Night green is not blue. It has blue in it, but it would not be. Oh, he's doing this on purpose. He knows that he can get away with it because I love him and oh. Hey, you took my color chart. He's inspecting my color chart now.
See what else they
He is not a professor of logic.
See what else they mislabeled.
Mislabeled? Oh my gosh. If I come home one day and you've like completely relabeled my
Let's
my
talk
color.
about Delft blue.
Okay, I can agree that they mislabeled Delft blue.
So you're saying they're fallible?
Sure, everyone is fallible.
So obviously, night green.
No, that's not. That's a horrible argument. That's horrible. I'm using dark carmine for the red, by the way.
Okay, let's do this real quick.
Oh my gosh.
Can I hijack your stream for 1 minute?
I suppose so.
If we cover up all the blues
Okay.
and just have the greens, right?
Okay.
Night green looks blue to me. Okay.
It's because it has blue
Okay,
in it.
But now let's cover up all the greens.
Okay.
Night green still looks blue to me.
Well, that's because you are apparently colorblind. La 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 la. All right, we're gonna start with night green now. Yep, oh, you know, just another stream with Steve. I didn't say that, by the way, that was Sheena.
It's obviously blue.
Oh my gosh.
This is green.
That is a green. Yes, that is a green. The world isn't just black and white, Steve.
Yeah, there's 7 colors.
There are not just 7. Oh, Lord. I'm just gonna let that one go. I'm just gonna let that one go.
What did you do?
All right, now we're gonna grab our apple green. Apple green is actually green. Yes, we all see colors different. I see them right and Steve sees them wrong. Oh, that's a healthy way to look at it. That's good. That's gonna go well. All right, juniper green. Oh gosh.
Last time you're getting flowers.
Oh no, you give me flowers because you love me, and you're a sweet man.
And because night green is blue.
Nope, that's not accurate in any way, shape, or form. All right, juniper green. All right, so that's gonna be the juniper green there, and then we're gonna grab the night green.
I agree with Alex.
All right, night green, a little bit there.
Is night green a dark green? It's literally called night green.
It's a darker color, but when you say dark green, I think more along the lines of like sea green and juniper green.
Forest green.
Forest green is generally a darker green. However, there is no forest green in this set.
Forest Gump.
Forrest Gump is a movie. It's not a color. I mean, I suppose it could be. What if there was a pencil set named only, like, surely there would be a copyright issue, but if it was a pencil set named only after movies? Aw, sounds good, Michelle. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you.
Night, Michelle.
No, but like if you had Pretty in Pink, Forrest Gump, 101 Dalmatians. Quick, Steve, give me some other ones that could be some movie names that could be colors.
Well, I had an elementary school friend, I guess, who does entrepreneur things,
Mm-hmm.
and he was dabbling in different entrepreneurial ventures. And one of the things that he did for a little bit was come up with colored pencil sets, but the colors were based on things from movies or shows.
Wait, he actually had those?
Yeah. I don't know what the quality of the pencils were, but he had like a Game of Thrones theme set. Like red was the red wedding.
You do know we need to find these pencil sets now. Like, I need them. They're pencil sets named after TV shows. They have Friends, Schitt's Creek, The Office. Oh, okay. GoldenEye. Ooh, I like it, Shannon. All right, so we're using juniper now. We're actually going to use a little bit of red in these ones because I feel like they're kind of coming off this sort of leafy red plant. Okay. So now let's grab emerald green. Name Game of Thrones. Nice. Vanilla Sky. Oh, I like that. Ooh, I went out of the lines there. Oh well. Nothing that says we can't go out of the lines every now and then. All right, Rose Carmine.
Green Mile.
The Green Mile.
Red Dawn. Blue Planet.
Ooh, there you go.
Thin red line.
White Walker, Tyrello. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Dragonheart.
Yellow Rose of Texas.
That's a movie? We need some Chuck Norris themed pencils.
Orange is the new black.
Roundhouse Red. All right, let's use our blenders. 7 shades of gray. There you go, Kathy. Or we just need an all monochrome set that literally is 50 shades of gray. All right, that's gonna use a little bit of white.
White Fang.
White Fang, there you go. Okay.
Black Adder.
There we go. All right, what time is it? It's 10:21. Let's zoom out for a second. I think this kind of came along pretty nicely. Oh, you know what we just have time for? We have time for Greyjoy, Sanserine, Joffrey's face. It's purple. Oh my god. That's amazing. We have just enough time to do our little bumblebees. So we're gonna do the bumblebees, and then I'll color the rest off stream and get all cut up. But I wanted to make sure we touched on everything today. Look at that little bumblebee. That's when you can tell when I point up here, when I'm pointing at something, is when I'm looking at the screen to point and not actually looking at the paper. Oh, there you go, where the red fern grows. Old Yeller, I love it. Okay, so let's get Canary Yellow. Let's see, do I have that out already? I feel like I probably do. Yes, here it is. Canary Yellow. It's a little orangey, isn't it? Let's get light chrome. Actually, let's get Canary Yellow. Sad. They are sad, right? No more sad doggo movies. All right, Canary Yellow. And then we're gonna use cream.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Paul.
Coming in.
Hey, bud.
Here he is.
Well, there's a party going on in here, and he wasn't in here, and that's where the problem lies. Okay, have the black. It's just straight up black, and we're getting medium gray. Did they made you watch it? Oh, that's so sad. Hey, Paul. Hey, wanna come say hi? You're gonna say, okay, well, I'll leave this up if you want to jump up. All right, so we're gonna grab black. Yeah, I would too, Angela. I think I read the books. I don't think I ever watched the movies. I remember reading Where the Red Fern Grows. I think I had that. But we didn't have to watch them. That's just sad. All right, we're gonna use medium gray. Whoop, there he is. There you are. There he is. Such a handsome boy. Here, look over here. Just want the pets here. There you go. Here. What about over here? No, those are my headphones. We don't chew on headphones. Look, he's over here. There we go. There's Chad. They want to say hi. There he is. Oh, handsome boy. You had to do both? Oh, Black Beauty, Seabiscuit. Ghostbuster. There we go. Okay, you can hang out there while I finish up coloring this little bee, okay? We're gonna do aquamarine, Holt green. I love that. He is a handsome fella. He's a very handsome fella. Little blue wings. Hi. Mother, I demand attention is what he says. All right, we're gonna use black. There we go. Need a bumblebee. Okay, we got another bumblebee over here. Flash red. Nice. Just hanging out, getting his pets. All right, so we're gonna use black. There we go. And medium gray, and he's done. chatty.
You're chatty catty.
Paul, you left so much cat hair. All right, medium gray. And then we're gonna do canary yellow. I didn't do that. No one heard that. We're moving on.
Ah.
No, shush, Steve. All right, cream. And then we're gonna use the aquamarine. Just a little bit there. And then we're gonna use the black again. And medium gray. There we go. All right, let's zoom on out here.
What is medium gray?
Medium gray, it's a gray that's not quite light gray.
Or dark gray?
Or dark gray.
Is Paul a medium gray?
Paul
He
is
a dark
definitely,
gray?
no, he's a medium gray.
He's a medium gray?
Yeah, he's definitely a medium gray. Like, look, color chart. Medium gray.
Oh, hi, medium gray.
Medium gray. We'll rename him to medium gray. Okay, so we touched on basically everything tonight. Hi, Lee. Aussie time differences. Yeah, no worries. Quicksilver. There you go. I'm going to finish up the rest off stream, but we've touched on everything. So if anyone's following along, we should be able to kind of catch up with where we're at. But yeah, I'll get this posted once I've got it all finished. Thanks everyone for following along. Lisa, thank you for your super chat. Rosalind, thank you for redoing. Oh, say that Rosalind, that was 3 hours ago. Wait a minute. We have some new members too. So re-upping their membership. Rosalind, Evelyn, Kathy, Annie, Kara. Thank you everyone. All right. I am gonna head out. Today's Friday. We'll be live again Monday. No, I don't think I will, because I like how bright the colors are, and if I try to add any more colors, it's just going to be too overwhelming. So I think we'll skip the background. Don't forget, tomorrow over on Instagram, Suzanne WB is the handle, at 1 p.m. U.S. Central Time, 7 p.m. UK time. I'm going to be over on Suzanne's Instagram. We're going to go live, and we're going to be drawing some cakes. So that should be super fun. And then, yeah, we'll stream on Monday. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but we'll do something. Anyway. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for being here, keeping me company. You are super awesome. And I will chat with you all in a couple of days. Bye.